remember last year just looking at over at the bench, and you only had like a few players. Now you
Hmm.
got 14 on the roster. How cool is
Yes,
that?
it's exciting because I feel like our practices feel a lot more like fuller. There's so many people there, so the gym is super loud. You've got a bunch of people there cheering you on and everything. And I think it's amazing that we have 14 people and then 8 new faces to go along with us. So,
Yeah. I remember too being, one of the bigs.
hmm.
Sometimes you would only have like that three big rotation and so somebody got hurt. And I know one time Jade had to come out for an injury, and I know you had
Hmm.
battled some. You know, I mean, how are you planning on making yourself, the best shape possible to get through a grueling season like that?
I mean, I'm just trying to take it day by day, honestly. I'm trying to make sure I get 1% better every day. That's what Coach Cunningham tells us, 1% better every day. I'm trying to make sure I stay consistent with everything that I'm doing. And if I'm not, then I make sure that I have my coaches tell me, like, hey, you need to push it there, push it there. And then I'll be like, okay, like, I need to fix this so that way I can be in the best shape possible in the best, way for seasons. So,
Yeah. So was it Sydney that helped recruit you here last year?
yeah, it was Sydney Wilson. Yeah, yeah.
What advice has she given you on how to be a leader now that she's gone?
I mean, Sydney has always been like she took me under her wing when I got here. I mean, I remember the first time where I was making my first decision coming out of high school. She's like, you should come here. We can play together all this because I've always played against Sydney Wilson, and I ended up going somewhere else. But then, once I got in the transfer portal and I came back, then she was like, you have to come here. I tried the first time. If you don't come here again, I'll cry. So then I ended up coming here, and I mean, ever since, it was amazing. Like she'd always help me. Like if I know I'm getting frustrated on the court, she'd take me. She'd be like, "Hey, kid, like calm down. We've got this much game left. It's okay. Like, don't freak out. Don't worry." So I mean, I do miss her. It's hard with her not being here, but I feel like we have some great leaders in Paige and India and Lacey and myself to kind of help step in and lead the way for the younger girls coming up. So
You won a bunch of awards last year,
yeah.
and what are your goals for this year?
Um, I am trying to become first team if I can. That's the main goal. But I know I won't get anywhere without my teammates. So that like they'll be a big part in my success. They were a big part of my success last year, and me making third team and getting all the accolades I did. Shout out to my team because I would not be where I am without them. But definitely trying to make first team that's my goal right now. So.
And what has Coach Cunningham told you about? I mean, obviously she's been around some amazing
Hmm.
programs, and not too long ago, this program was making Sweet 16 runs.
Hmm.
What have you guys talked about in terms of getting this program back to that sort of level?
I mean, Coach Cunningham has just been telling us, like, we all need to do our jobs. If one person's not doing our job, then it shows. So she's like, everyone needs to do their job, lock in, take care of what we need to take care of. And I truly believe that if we all lock in and we all have the same goal in mind, that we could go wherever we want, really. So.
Anything I didn't ask you, Kennedy, that you want to talk about?
Mm, I don't really know. I just feel like we're gonna have a really good season this year. We've got a bunch of new pieces, and I'm really excited to see how everyone fits into the program in the Coach Beth Cunningham way. So.